Boy, your boy been in the gym.
What?
I done lost about 13 pounds in about two
Bro,
and a
I've been
half
seeing you
weeks.
been stepping your ass off.
Man.
You have. Why you
Yeah.
take that?
Act like I've been on the clear stuff.
Nah, this nigga been walking his ass off every day. This
Every
nigga on
day.
Snap. How many, like, bro? How many steps are you taking a day?
My watch is dead right now, but it's normally around about 18, 20
18, 20.
thousand.
No, you're not.
Yeah. With the
He said, yeah.
yeah, think about it. I walk around for a living. You know, I'm in the kitchen walking and all that other stuff.
20,000 steps?
Yep. Between walking around kitchens, the gym, and just everyday life.
I'm gonna get on stage and I'm gonna start taking.
Then he
I'm
gonna
gonna
walk
start
around.
taking my steps like a bitch.
And you walk. Now let's see. I think I got it on my phone. But yeah, bro, it's really. I make sure I try to burn at least 1,400 calories a day.
I try to burn
14 blunts a day.
I'm about to say at least 14 grams a day.
You need to bleed.
Hey yo, what's happening? Rise and grind. We at 28. We at 28, and don't get your ass beat, cause it's the Adrian Peterson episode. No,
We'll catch a claim
on me, on your baby.
mommy. It's your boy Chef Hoppie checking in.
Hey, it's your boy Roderick. A lot happened this week. This was like when the quiet guard puts up like 50.
Yeah.
It's like a subtle 50. A lot happened, but I didn't see it going on until we adding things up to be versed on the show.
Right.
And I'm like, damn. It wasn't a whole lot of music, but it was a lot of news. Well,
No, yeah, you're right. That's how it's been going all 2019 for the most part.
can you pull out the IG real quick? Because I want to start this off just by recapping. We had already talked about last week. R.I.P. the great Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah.
Funeral was last week. Funeral procession. One of two to be laid to rest. Not laid to rest there, but have his funeral procession at
Right.
Staples Center. Only other was Michael Jackson.
Yep.
Did you get to see any of it?
No, I just saw Lord London's speech and
Yeah, I was gonna say I saw clips.
right the kids and everything like that. I didn't watch the whole streaming
Did you
process.
see what his mother said?
Nuh-uh. People, I saw some uproar about it and stuff like that
Hold
though.
on.
Death is something to prepare yourself for. And when you walk this earth and you do good deeds for people and you are loving and kind, those are the things that will show on your face. You will look more beautiful. Arius looked healthy. He looked clean.
Oh, this is
He
beautiful.
had a glow. He was radiant. And he was so perfect that he had a sweet aroma. He had a sweet aroma. He even smelled good.
Wow.
So please do not fear death. Death is just the beginning of a wonderful world. And I tell myself, Arius liked thrilling things. And now my son knows the mystery, the secret rather, to the mystery of life.
It just seemed like it was somebody that was prepared for death. I guess whenever you're of Nipsey's stature and doing what you're doing in the community while also, still being a banger. He might have stopped by that time, but
He was still well connected in the
Right,
streets.
in the
Very well
streets,
connected.
yeah.
I don't think you don't ever stop.
right.
But
But yeah, so in you living that life, you kind of gotta have everybody that's connected to you prepared for that moment, for that time, and it seemed like his whole family was well prepared.
do you think he was necessarily prepared? I hear a lot of people say that he fulfilled like his mission and he did what he was carried out to do. It was like a job well done. But like, do we really know if the mission was carried out? Is it done? Was Nipsey done?
If God took him, he done.
Okay, you're right. I didn't mean it in that nature.
Right. Okay. And well, the job is never done in that aspect because the world isn't, where he saw it should be. So that's why that's why they're quoting and pinpointing the marathon continues, because he knew he wasn't gonna be able, it wouldn't be his lifespan would not be the end of what he was trying to do. He knew it would have to be ongoing regardless. So that's why I feel like he pinpointed the marathon so much.
Okay. Here's Lauren London.
I had to write something because I've never felt this type of pain before, but I know that God is alive, but bear with me, y'all. His soul was majestic. He was the strongest man that I ever knew, a gentle father, a patient leader, a divine light. He was brilliant. He researched everything, completely self-taught, constantly seeking knowledge. He would go to bed and listen to these audiobooks in his headphones, and I would tease him, but that really is what I thought was the coolest shit ever about him. And he would wake up in the morning and play music for the kids and light a sage and burn it around the house. Going outside would be uplifted and that we could handle the day. My pain is for my 2-year-old that probably won't remember how much his dad loved him. This is something that, I don't really understand, but I know that Aramis always used to say that you can't possess people, that you experience them. And I'm so honored and blessed that I got to experience such a man. I know everyone is hurting, but I'd like to say something to my city, Los Angeles. Y'all from LA, stand up. Because this pain is really ours. We know what it meant to us. We lost going outside we lost someone very rare to us, and we lost a real one. And we won't ever be the same. But in Hussle's words, because he used to always say this, the game is going to test you, never fold. Stay 10 toes down. It's not on you, it's in you. And what's in you, they can't take away. And he's in all of us.
I never knew if Nunu was real. Nunu's voice was real.
Yeah.
It seemed to be a very, like I told you, I was busy.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get to catch the funeral procession online, and I don't have title. I don't think anybody has title. Shout out
Hove.
Seemed like a very powerful funeral. Snoop Dogg talked. Lauren, of course, talked. A lot of big names were there.
YG talk.
Yeah, YG, of course, spoke. Rest in peace to GOAT, man. I don't know. Was there anything else you wanted to say about it?
No, I mean, just use this as, like we said last week, this is one of the biggest deaths of our generation.
Probably the biggest.
Yeah.
Probably the biggest death of our generation.
Use it as an example.
Victory Lap hit Billboard again. It reached number 2 again. Well, it didn't reach number 2 before, but it hit Billboard. It hit Billboard last time, but it didn't reach the likes of this at all. Like we said before, Victory Lap was probably his biggest album to like acclaim.
Right. Grammy nominated.
Yeah. But I'm glad it's doing such numbers. I'm glad it's keep streaming his music, man. I'm glad it keeps going up. He's got his masters, so like I said before, all this is going to the people, his people. Did you see that shit about what was his name? Reggie Bush.
Nuh-uh. What happened?
So it was like I think they said a trust fund. He opened up a trust fund and he put it in the name of I think Lauren London and the children.
Mm-hmm.
And he said that's what they had asked for, and then they came out and London's team like debunked this, and Karen Civil, you know what that is, right?
Yeah.
She came out and she was like, yo, I need you to take this down. Please remove this, as we've already asked you to do this privately.
Mm-hmm.
The family never asked you to do this. So I want to know, like, was Reggie out here trying to catch the fake bag, or was he just doing this for the family and he was trying to do a good gesture and they didn't want it?
Nah, he probably trying to get that.
Reggie was trying to cop the fake bag.
Get his percentage. You know,
Reggie was trying to cop the GoFundMe bag.
Yeah, you know, with nonprofits and stuff, it's a 60-40 rule. 60% of it goes to the organization, 40% goes to the people. He trying to get his 40.
Yeah, I've been thinking low key about whether I wanted to do that shit. I've been seeing it on Facebook.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you talking about for your birthday donate?
Yeah, like
let me block it.
Donate to some fucking pandas on my
Everybody
birthday.
love a panda.
Nigga have grams out there on my birthday. we be a vlog, nigga.
You can be with the bamboo sticks for real, huh?
On me, nigga, with bottle service on me. Didn't
the pandas.
But yo, people were doing Nipsey bad. They were selling like what are you doing if you have a friend that he's very well known. You don't have to be famous. Famous. Let's say he's famous.
Mm-hmm.
Passes, and we're at the funeral, and we walk outside, and there's a stand, and they're selling his T-shirts outside for money.
I'm okay with it.
Are you for real?
I mean, this world runs on money. You paid to go see a nigga's funeral.
All right, but like people, no. That's another thing that I was gonna get into. They didn't pay to go to the funeral. People resold the tickets. They were reselling them like they were Jordans.
So
people were getting real invitations to the funeral,
mm-hmm.
and being
for free.
Yes, and being niggas about it.
And sold it.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
That's the controversy, and the same thing. Like, yo, people out there that don't know Nip. That's like if I went out. Like, that's the same thing as like if I go outside the Mavs game and I'm selling Mavs T-shirts. They don't even know Nip. They out there trying to make a buck off this man. You okay? Nah, you can't sell them T-shirts outside. Man. And I'm stealing all them. That's why I saw Crip stealing the T-shirt, and I'm stealing all them T-shirts. I'm stealing whatever I'm knocking over whatever you selling. You out there trying to make a buck off my homie.
It's supply and demand.
You making a buck off the homie, bro. Niggas that don't even like, bro.
Supply and demand.
Bro, so if you die, you want the niggas that you beef with outside your church selling T-shirts, nigga. Come get your rest in peace Hoppie shirt. Come on, fam.
That spreads the legacy even more, regardless of who's putting it out there. That's like saying I want to get a TV show, but I'm not gonna be on.
What?
That's like saying I'm not gonna be on a certain network because the other TV show I don't like is on now.
That is not the same thing.
Yes, it is, bro. Because you basically saying so if it was one of his homeboys that was pushing the T-shirts, it would have been okay.
If it was going to Lauren London's benefit, that's like if I walked up and I can't feed my family, so I'm about to sell this dead man's T-shirts and just go home at the end of the day. I don't know Lauren. I don't know Nip. I don't know the family. I just bought a table.
Who's at fault? The person that sold it or the person that bought it?
What?
Who's at fault? The person that sold it or the person that bought it?
What do you mean who's at fault?
Who are you
the person that sells it. What are you talking about?
So why are we not getting on the people that's buying it?
What? What are you talking about?
Okay, so for him to make money, somebody got to give him money. Okay. Why are we not getting on the people that's giving them money?
Because they just want a rest in peace Nip shirt.
And he just want to sell a rest in peace.
All right, guys. Beat his ass. He lives at 42.
No, bro. Like I'm just saying, like, why is it okay for them to buy the shirt? Don't buy the shirt. Go to the Marathon store or get it through the proper people. If you want
it depends. One. That's up to that person. I wouldn't buy the shirt. I'm not stealing that shit.
I mean, I might jug in a shirt or two, but
no, like I'm knocking that shit over. That's ridiculous. Like you letting somebody. He can't come to me. You can't come to my funeral. If
right, because I probably killed you.
If we outside, like if niggas outside the funeral and niggas is selling
I would not let them sell no.
Then what's the difference? If I'm outside,
I don't know.
bro, like,
Nah, I'm playing, bro. I just did that for a little debate. Y'all can't do that. Y'all can't sell no knockoff brand stuff. Y'all can't do all that stuff.
that nigga had to clear. He said, "Yo, y'all can't do all that stuff." I think we talked about. We said he had number 2. Lil Nas X had number 1. Shit. Let me back up.
I was say, can we get the square?
Let me back up. Yeah, I got a couple more things. Yeah. Slauson and Crenshaw, they named the corner Nipsey Hussle Square. I'm actually I'm glad at that.
I like that. Yeah.
I saw somebody say, and it put some thought on it. Would Nipsey have wanted that?
No, probably not.
And I was like, damn.
He would have been like, this belong to the hood. This belong woo woo woo.
And something about me feels the same way.
Yeah.
But
it's the city paying homage.
I'm about to say it's out of all due respect
right.
to Nipsey Hussle. So
yeah.
I'm glad at it.
Yeah.
The other thing I wanted to talk about. Did you have anything else to say about the street naming?
Nah.
They are getting Kodak Black's ass up out of here, man. They're getting Kodak up out of here, family.
They put Control-Alt-Delete on this nigga, bro.
Like, I haven't. And that's another thing I want to talk about. I never talked about it with, like, that Just Hilarious situation because we didn't even cover that. Can you really cancel somebody nowadays? Like, who would we really, besides Bill, and that's because of the legal situation and shit. He was still selling out shows, and I know that because I'm a student of comedy.
Right.
Can we really cancel somebody? Who would we really cancel?
No, we can't really cancel anybody. Besides, but we've never canceled anybody. And
like, we haven't even canceled. We still haven't canceled R. Kelly.
Yeah, I'm still stepping in the name of love.
All right. when the tracks come on, like, I'm not like there's certain tracks that come on that I'm not turning off.
I promise. Like, and I'm not even gonna cap.
There's really only 2 that
Robert did that stuff. I listen to R. Kelly.
I don't condone any of the foul ass actions of Robert Kelly.
Right.
Everything I said here was a joke. But
no, bro. Like, we've never had the power to cancel anybody because there's people that have different points of stance. Like, somebody that doesn't even know.
Yeah, you can't cancel me, bitch.
I'm here. Somebody that doesn't even know R. Kelly or ever listen to his music. Oh, he's a horrible person. He's a foul person. Woo, woo, woo.
Yeah.
And then there's other people that grew up and have family memories, family reunions off of his music, weddings, different things that is tied to his music. So there's 2 different standpoints.
See, I was arguing with people the other day that there are certain people that all right, it's not that we can't cancel anybody, but that there are certain people in pop culture that cannot be canceled.
Right.
Like, of course, when every time we have the argument, my guy comes out. Whatever we want to do, we can try as hard as we want to try. You can't cancel Kanye. We've tried. We've tried several. Yeah. We've tried on
this
numerous
nigga just
occasions.
Won't stop.
I think we're starting to see it in Uzi. I'm like, whether it's fortunate to you or not, whether it's fortunate to anyone or not, like, cancel culture was strong on Uzi. They wasn't able to cancel him.
They trying to cancel Miley
Cyrus.
Yeah.
What they trying to cancel? Oh, we got her up out of the black community though.
Yeah, she trying to 2-step back in that.
Yeah, she tried to re-infiltrate. We only want your dad.
You're not my dad.
I about to say he got the horses in the back. Kodak. Listen, now we've moved forward to Kodak.
Right.
Can they get Kodak out of here? There's a lot of strong influence, and the difference with these, like with this one, when it's Kanye or when it's Uzi or when it was Just Hilarious, because I saw it like the bigger rappers come out and they're like, all right, we need to help Kanye, or Kanye's in a bad mental place, or when it's Uzi, they're still with Uzi. They're still taking pictures with him. They're still in the studio. Even with Just Hilarious, I saw all the comedians come out and they were like, all right, she just made a mistake. The big guys this time, they're not on Kodak's side.
Okay, but let me stop you right there. The people that's not on his side are the hood rappers, the gutter rappers, the ones that have more pull in the hood. You got to go further than the hood to reach what you're trying to do.
Where are we going with it? I don't know any rappers right now that are
like all the ones that spoke
rocking
up.
with
all
Kodak.
the ones that spoke up. The Gang, T.I., who else spoke up?
No, but what I'm saying is, in any other situation, the OGs are coming to the rescue. The OGs are not coming to rescue. The OGs are coming to cancel.
But my thing is, you can't fully cancel anybody.
They having him removed from museums. Having his pictures
doesn't
taken
T.I.
down.
own that museum?
I don't know. I thought it was a 2 Chainz thing.
2 Chainz. I think they might have something tied in.
Atlanta rap. If you think so, if 2 Chainz pulling your shit out of the museum, you don't think you're a little bit? You don't think you're a little bit canceled? You don't think you're a little bit canceled?
You're canceled in certain spots.
All right, listen to this. Listen to this. This is rap music we're talking about.
Right.
Like street rap music.
So you telling me you go to Florida?
Wait. Listen. If you are canceled in Atlanta, you are canceled, nigga.
Man, please. I
don't mean it like no. I'm not saying that Kodak's canceled, but I'm saying like if you get and he does that at King of the South, and the only other nigga that I have. Now this is dead ass, and this is just kind of weird that these 2 niggas are in the same spot now. The only other nigga that I've ever thought to give the King of the South spot to would be 2 Chainz. Who else would be the damn King of the South?
Me.
All right.
I
need a high 16 from this nigga now.
All right.
Now.
No, but I get what you're saying. But I bet you if he drop a song now, a song.
Oh yeah, going up. But that's because people want to hear from him because of what's going on, and he's been on one. I don't know if it's all promo. It's not promo.
I feel like it's promo. Y'all keep telling me it's not promo.
But he's just being stupid. Like he's just being dumb with his words. Like the Young and Made thing, and then he rolls straight into this. This is not the type of thing you promo on. This is not how you promo. And the thing that I know, these are not niggas within the same record labels doing this.
Right.
These are totally different things. Like this is not DJ Drama and Cannon and all them with Uzi. We got niggas like T.I. way over here. They on Epic, Grand Hustle. We got niggas like Kodak on Atlantic way over there. Like we got niggas on like with 2 Chainz. We're way in different places. But like I wouldn't call this, and Young and Mad, I don't know where Young and Mad is signed, but I don't know if this is a promo thing.
I don't know. We gonna see. But he is wild. He's not gonna be canceled.
You don't think he'll be canceled?
Nah.
Who do you think is still riding with Kodak? Everybody?
To a certain extent, yeah.
Like, is this blowing over? How long is this taking to? All right.
I think it's only going so long because he keeps adding more commentation.
But it's so bad because of what we just talked about. Who Nipsey is to the community, who he is to rap. Does this blow over? Because we talked about how this could be. I don't like to do it because I've never said it. But everybody does compare it to Pac and Big. Yeah. This is the kind of guy that they're pulling him from, like, all right, LA Leakers, Power 106 in LA, no longer playing his music. Bro, his radio's pulling him out the ass. They're like, yo, we won't play him no more. No longer will we play him.
I saw a tweet saying, nigga, who even listens to the radio anymore?
That's true, though. That is true. But the LA Leakers, everybody listens, like, now I know that for sure. Yeah. Just California thing, and I know the LA Leakers from rap music.
Yeah, we forgot you Cali affiliate.
Nah, but I know that from like rap music. Shout out Dom Kennedy. LA Leakers has been a huge thing for a long time.
Right.
So
I don't know. We're gonna see. We're gonna see how it plays out and how it blows over and what's his next move. He just needs to stay off social media for about a week or two and he'll be good.
Not happening.
That's what I said. I say what he needs to do. I ain't say what he's gonna do.
You wanna go Lil Nas X?
Yeah, cause I got the horses in my
He got the horses in the back. And
number one,
I'm about to say,
back.
them horses rode that nigga all the way to the top of the charts. He said, I don't need the country charts, nigga. We gonna blow past the country charts and we gonna bust number one on all of them. So across every chart, the number one overall song in the country is Old Town Road by Lil Nas X.
You need to drop that remix with Thug.
Nah, for real. I can't believe it. I swear to God, I can't believe it.
It's a catchy song.
I know it is, but like, he has the number one song in the country. He has the Billboard number one.
Yeah, like Who Are You?
And it came out of nowhere. Like, all right, he is signed to a major.
Now.
Now he was signed to a major when it came out.
Ugh.
Yeah, I just didn't. We didn't know. We didn't know.
Whose uncle did you talk to?
Lil Nas X. I'm really happy. I'm happy for him because they knocked him off the country charts.
Yeah.
I don't know what he was on the rap chart before. I don't think he was on the rap chart.
No, sir.
But fuck it, he doesn't need it.
Yeah, shout out, bro. That joint ride. Then I heard him drop that joint with Thug.
Real talk. I only heard a few seconds of that. Was it that hard?
Yeah.
I want to hear it because it's Thug, but
yeah,
a lot of the snippets, like, I hear them, but like I get around to them when I get around to them.
I listened to the snippet about 4 times, and I was like, okay.
Sheesh.
I'm like, okay.
We're gonna keep rolling on news. We on a little Instagram wave. Famous Dex said he's done. Not done rapping. He's done with the drugs. Like he said, he's now clean of Xanax. He's clean of lean, and he's ready to start, living new.
One thing that dudes don't want to admit, every dude needs, a strong shorty that's rocking with him on his team and everything like that. So with his shorty pouring out the lean and stuff like that, what was it, about 2 weeks ago?
No, that was Rich. Oh,
well, they okay. My apologies. They connected.
Dex said he's done. Like he said
they probably sat down and had a talk. I feel like there's a correlation in it because there's no way that y'all rocking with each other that hard and together for you not to have an influence on your partner.
And I really think that Tory Bricks was just bullshitting. I haven't seen anything from Rich the Kid talk about quitting lean. I don't think Rich the Kid quit. I think Rich the Kid is actively still drinking lean. I think that when you do drugs like that, it gets exhausting. And not only do you feel it in yourself, the fans is feeling it in your music. They not rocking like they was rocking before. Right. And I know he's getting tired of seeing that all over his social media, that he leaned out, he fell asleep on IG Live. He's getting tired of that. And I know it's getting exhausting for Dex. And I'm ready for him to start making quality music again. Because I don't know the level of drugs he was doing when he came into the game, but it was not sounding like it sounds now. Right.
Shout out, Famous Dex, getting your life together.
Yeah, man. Always been a man of God, but I know he's getting his life back on track with rehabbing. But I kind of wondered if he'd always do this, but he's doing it. So
getting it right.
Yeah, man. Happy for him. Where we headed with the next album?
Are we really happy about hearing Drake starting his new album?
Yeah, but it's like he's got a lot of music now.
I would say, remind you, it's rumored that him and
Him and Future are doing the What a Time to Be Alive 2.
So are we ready? Think about it. We're gonna get another Future album, another Drake album, and then their album together. Is that too much?
A Future album is always something that we didn't know we needed, so I can rock with that. And I can rock with Drake just because Drake he's never going to not deliver.
But I don't feel like this album going to be what it need to be.
What do you mean? Why do you feel that way?
Well, it might. I just got to see what kind of Drake we getting. Is this going to be I feel like this is going to be the rap Drake that we getting.
I can handle that, and if he delivers, no, we're not. He's gonna give us that on. The What a Time to Be Alive 2. I really want them to deliver that What a Time to Be Alive 2 before the summer drops, because I know Future and Drake, the same way I know Future and Migos, they can drop songs like that and they can make them like the drop of the dime. And when you see them together, especially in the studio, they're not gonna be doing it for long. They're gonna run them through.
Yeah,
I'm ready.
If they give it to us before the summer, just know
we're gonna we teeing the whole sea up, like we teeing the whole summer up,
bro.
All summer,
bro.
No thumbs. No thumbs. Like I'm like.
Yeah, bro.
Yes. The answer, Drake. The answer to Hop is yes. I can withstand every Drake album or every Future album that is to come from this year. Okay. Absolutely.
Okay.
I can handle that.
All right.
Now Drake and Migos, that they said they have that rumored mixtape that we heard about a few months ago. No,
keep that.
I don't want to hear that.
Is it bad that I'm really tired of hearing Migos right now?
No, I'm glad we're not hearing much from them. I think they're doing us a service. Like QC is not the only people working on QC right now.
Baby about to drop.
Do you think so?
Yeah, he been too quiet. When he dropped November, November.
I think they're giving Miami that time to just. She's going up.
Yeah.
And Yachty put in a feature every now and then. QC will make him put in a feature every now and then.
Like he had that Chance Yachty song.
That was hard. I like that.
I was like, okay. Snap then.
I don't. That's another thing that I'm gonna dive into real quick. I don't like artists still doing Snapchat. I'm not Snapchat. SoundCloud. I don't like it.
For the fact that it's free music for the people?
No, not that it's free music, because I enjoy free music, but it's almost like, and not to sound bougie or anything like that, because I don't mean it in that way, but the outlet has become so poor to me.
Yeah.
Like the entire SoundCloud outlet is just not of quality to me anymore.
Nope. Like I rock with you, what you're saying, but I hate that they use SoundCloud, because man, put that thing on Apple Music.
Yeah, let's run it on Apple Music. But like they want to do it for. I understand Chance wants to do it for free for everybody. I love Chance, but like, come on, Chance. We ain't even on that shit no more. Right. Niggas is paying now. Niggas is paying.
I think once the views go up, they'll drop it on Apple. They'll drop it again on Apple Music.
Do you think something can happen? All right. Can SoundCloud be revived?
No.
There's nothing that can happen.
Streaming is at an all-time high.
Yeah, absolutely. And with Apple about to drop that new
Apple TV stuff.
Yeah, the new streaming service.
Disney's about to drop one.
They're putting everybody out.
Amazon is trying to revamp theirs.
And the one, I'm not even gonna say the one that like I want to get rocking. Could really run amok. Really gonna run amok.
Yeah.
Really gonna run amok. What was I saying the other day? There was something I said I was definitely gonna bring to the show. You told me somebody said they had a lot of unreleased music.
Oh, and we were gonna talk about how we do not care about.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about that. Yeah, who is it?
21.
21 Savage said he has like 2 albums that he's sitting on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Not that I love 21. Love 21's music. Love everything that got like 21 got going on. I'm happy for 21 getting everything with Ice settled. Did you see he finally got on his first commercial flight? He was excited. Yeah, he finally flew for the first time commercially. I was happy for him. But he told us that he had like 2 albums that he's sitting on. The same way Young Thug will talk about how he has a mixtape with every rapper in the game. I don't care. Why do rappers do that?
Stop telling us.
Like, if you're not going to drop it, what does it even matter that you sitting on it? Oh, please drop that. Oh. Nigga, I haven't heard it. I don't even know what I don't want.
Right.
I don't know what I want. Stop.
I really don't care either.
I don't care. Like, oh my God, we got blah, 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 blah albums together.
Okay.
Are you going to drop them?
No.
All right. Keep your albums.
Let that breathe.
Let that breathe, family.
Let that breathe, dog.
Keep the albums. Like, I don't want it.
What kind of...
Damn, I went on a soapbox about that.
You be mad about that shit, bro.
Niggas got arrested this week. A couple of niggas got arrested.
A couple of them.
Who are we going first?
Let's go Boosie, because that's funny. I want to... No, no. Let's go Soulja first, because Boosie has a tag.
All right. Soulja Boy, He got arrested earlier this week. I think he's actually still in jail awaiting a hearing on the 30th, which that's pretty bad. Because he vowed that he wasn't gonna go back to jail. He just got arrested in March, but they said he violated probation on many counts. They said that he was holding a girl inside of his apartment or his house or something like that. I think they went in. Of course, they didn't find a girl, but they found ammo, which he can't have because he's on probation for a gun charge. They found something else.
And they found like he had possession or something. Let me see.
Draco's back in jail. In other words, while he finds that Big Soulja Draco back in jail, is just gonna postpone his number one highly anticipated album.
What?
He's dropping an album this summer.
Shut up, bro.
He is. And I was really hoping that it was gonna be good because all the songs that he's dropping now, I really was just thinking those were like play around tracks until he finally got in the studio with Warner Brothers and started making quality tracks. But like,
nah, bro. Ammunition. It just says the ammunition.
Well, yeah, and they holding him without bail, without bond.
You're not going anywhere, my guy.
That's crazy. Why they doing Draco like that? He got the bread. Let him post.
Man, please. The way these people talk about they still ain't got their stuff from his website.
From the Soulja products that he drops. I would never buy that shit.
Ever knockoff stuff.
I support black businesses. I'm just not buying that shit.
Not that business.
Where were we going with this? Okay, Boosie.
Boosie,
is that all we have to talk about after this? Boosie?
We got music.
We didn't get any new music.
Yeah. Boosie badass.
And I zoomed right by it. And his album release date zoomed right by all of
everybody.
Us. If you didn't know, Boosie dropped an album. What was the name of that album? Was that Boopak or what was it? Boopak, nigga.
Yeah, I don't even know. I deleted it.
Man, I love Boosie, but I don't like this is going on right now. Did you see his live after all this happened?
Yeah, bro. He talk about everybody on my live talk about they want to see music. If you ain't buy my album, get off. Badass 3.5.
Badass 3.5 by Boosie dropped, and astonishingly, he sold 400 albums in the first week.
Not 400,000. 400. Period.
Yeah, like just let's get a moment of silence so we can let it sink in. I'm gonna say it one more time. Let it get silent. He sold 400 albums in the first week. That is
bro. This is Boosie. Okay, so my thing is Boosie has never been an A-list artist.
No, absolutely B-list for sure, but very famous.
Is it time for him to wrap it up?
He should have been wrapped it up. All right, the thing that he did.
Wrong.
That a lot of artists have a chance to do is just move up. Especially him coming out of jail. He had the world at his feet. And even back then I was young. I was like 15, 16 when he came out, and I'm sitting there thinking, yo, he's waiting way too long to drop his album. I think he waited he waited at least a year before he dropped his album. And he didn't jump on it. He didn't take his chance to step into the light and be that guy the same way that Gucci did, coming straight out of jail. Because Gucci came straight out. He dropped what was it? Everybody Looking. Man, I love that album. To this day, probably my favorite studio album by Gucci. Like crazy. But he didn't do that, and now yes, I think it's time for him to leave it alone because he's let years pass by of him not being a prominent rapper. He has street records, but as it comes to the masses, he only had a few bangers out there.
I'll say about 3.
Yeah, and were they all with Webby?
Nah, he got one that's without him. I think I got to look it up. But actually, I'm on.
Besides, I don't know.
Now, don't get me wrong. He kill a feature now.
He kill anything. He's that nigga. I love Boosie. I'm just thinking like for his wide appeal, that's not his thing anymore.
Right. Yeah, but I don't know.
And we're living in the day of
crazy
of numbers, and when numbers mean a whole lot, your numbers are when your numbers come out, they come out everywhere. I see your numbers, like, and there are people that watch numbers, and when 400 comes out, it means something to people. So he's letting it do something to him. He's doing it to himself. He's basically a legend. He does not have to feel this way about selling 400 albums because he's a legend.
Right, just go to my mixtapes, dog.
Yeah, like he don't have to. No, he don't even have to. Not that he doesn't.
No, him as a person, he'll still want to drop music.
Yeah. I was gonna say he doesn't have to drop music, but I know he still wants to. But like, he can still drop it on Apple. He can still drop it anywhere and make his money, monetize it. But he doesn't have to feel bad for how many records he's selling because he has a lot under his belt. He's a legend.
Right. Yeah, he got it. Yeah, he can't pub it like that.
Yeah, so he got on IG Live after the first week's numbers came out, and to be honest, myself, I didn't know he dropped an album until this entire controversy came out.
He's too old to. He doesn't have a rollout for his albums.
Ice Cube didn't have one. We definitely knew that Ice Cube was dropping. No, you might not have listened. You knew that Ice Cube. You knew that Ice Cube came out. I can probably still say the date in my head. Like you might not have listened to even one track.
I listened to a track, but I didn't know he dropped.
You did know
Ice Cube dropped. I swear on everything, I didn't know Ice Cube dropped. All right,
you might have forgot the date.
No, I didn't forget, nigga. I was like, Ice Cube?
Like, bro, it was like, all in our group messages.
I was like, did he re-release?
It was all in our group messages.
Yeah, after he dropped.
No, it was in it before. I pubbed it.
Oh, okay, well, it might have been, I didn't know he was dropping.
That's what I'm that's what I'm saying. Like, you knew an album from Ice Cube was coming. You didn't know his release date or anything. We had no idea any of this from this nigga existed.
Did you say we didn't know Boosie existed?
No, I'm saying, like, all right, even if you didn't know the drop date, you didn't know, like, did you know there was an Ice Cube album?
I really didn't.
God damn, he's debunking my whole argument right now.
But no, I get what you're saying. Like, Boosie had a horrible, like,
he had no rollout. I didn't even hear Boosie talk about, like,
no media outlets even said anything about it or anything.
And he's like, no disrespect, because his raps are way better. Now his role in pop culture is kind of like Plies to me. He's like no, not like he sucks or anything like that. I mean his role in pop culture.
Right, I'm just talking about, like,
because he's just somebody that we get on to watch him on social media, to laugh, to watch him on live. Seems like everybody want to laugh at me on live. Yeah. He was like, thousands of people. Blah, 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 blah. All y'all on my
thousands of motherfuckers on my live. Can't nobody buy my album. Everybody get out my live if you ain't buy my album.
Niggas was on there faking. I bought it. I seen more than 400 niggas say they bought the album.
It's 400 checks. It's 500 checks in this live, and it's only 4.
After this, his second weeks will be in, so we're gonna check what his second weeks are.
Yeah, they're gonna be bad.
I really wanna know what he did.
200.
Nah, he'll do more now because now more people know he has an album. I didn't know he had an album.
Yeah, still not gonna get it.
Speaking of albums, Anderson Paak, Ventura, he dropped quick.
I'm gonna let you. Okay, bro. He did drop quick because
he dropped in November. He dropped when we were out of town.
Right. I was like, whoa. I didn't even, and I haven't got the time to sit down and listen to it either. So I'm gonna let you rock on this album. But
this
did drop quick.
This is his last album was Oxnard. Mm-hmm. This is much better, and he's naming all of these. I know he's a California native. He's naming all these after California cities. But this was a really good album. He got Jasmine on here. He's got Andre 3K.
Is this the joint that he dropped with wasn't
Smokey?
Yeah.
It didn't turn out to be a Smokey feature. He featured Smokey, but it was kind of like who was it that did something of that sort? It was like when Jay-Z and Kanye did the Otis thing. They featured.
They said featuring Otis, but it's really the got.
Yeah, it was like that. It was a sample of Smokey, but it was amazing. That was hard. He has some tracks on there by himself. It's hard, not hard, but they're very smooth.
Right, I'm gonna have to put him in the rotation.
And Anderson Paak is always gonna give you that smooth, almost a jazzish vibe. Like he's gonna use real instruments.
Kind of like Solange's last album.
Yeah, the acoustics are great. Even if he's using beats, Everything sounds natural,
Right.
like smooth. He's got an earthy tone. I've been telling people to listen to Anderson Paak.
Yeah, you haven't.
I heard him for
You
the first
haven't.
time on Max, The Divine Feminine, but he's great, man. I think he's like 4 or 5 albums in now,
Right.
but this is his second album really in the light.
His big one, yeah.
If you're not a fan at all, at least listen to that 3 Stacks verse. Did you hear the 3 Stacks verse? Bruh.
I saw y'all talking about it in the group, but I was cooking. So I
Hey
couldn't
man,
get
and
to
my
it.
apologies that we did this all the way at the end. Shout out that nigga Cari, man. Like he's
yeah.
out of town.
Oh, bro, we didn't show my boy no love. I forgot.
Yeah, man.
I
How
ain't
we-
forget that he
I was
wasn't
like,
here.
how we forget?
I didn't forget he wasn't here, but
I was about to say we got caught up talking.
yeah, we had a whole pre show. We pre-gaming the show.
On me, like we really did everything we did after the show, before the show.
On me,
Pre-production was a podcast. We could have had a whole different category podcast.
right?
On how to get your life in track.
Yeah.
And make some money, my
Money,
nigga.
money, and where to be this summer.
On me.
Shout out my boy Cari. He out in Vegas making money. Hopefully,
Yup.
you know, he hold it down with us.
I wish Cari was here because I know you enjoyed him, but he would have been able to give me more excitement on these new Lil Uzi Vert tracks. That's a Rack. Sanguine Paradise dropped
Tuesday or Wednesday.
Thursday, I think. I think they were to drop on Tuesday or Wednesday, but you know he gave us the fake out.
Yeah.
But I heard I'm not a guy for leaks. I'm not a guy for leaks at all. I'm an old school nigga. These new kids out, they love SoundCloud, they love the new age and all that stuff. They love a leak, bro. Like I don't know what it is. They love a leak. I'm the type of nigga that I will get it when it comes onto the regular platform.
Right.
Like I don't like to steal niggas' music. I'm gonna buy it when it comes on the platform. Like I don't do
Right.
leaks. I remember even back when Born Center dropped. That was what 13. That whole leaked a week early. A whole week. One of my favorite rappers. I would not listen because I don't do leaks. Sanguine Paradise and That's a Racket leaked early. I did not listen. I waited until they dropped Thursday, I think.
Yeah,
That's a Rack is hard. That's a track.
Nah, Sanguine Paradise.
Sanguine is Paradise is the one. They
Yeah.
both hard, but Sanguine Paradise is the one. They use the sample for the beat. I know that from parties. The girl, I hit it from the front, back, side, girl, you do it.
Yeah,
And yeah, man, Uzi ate that track.
Yeah.
Uzi ate that track.
he did his thing. And I know last week I said I wasn't gonna listen to no Vert.
We were throwing money in a spiral.
I don't know the lyrics.
I turn it right into my
I
hoe.
don't know the lyrics like that, but I knew they were gonna get on to me for not listening, so I went ahead and listened. And That's a Rack. I was like, it's okay. After the first listen, I was like, nah, let me not sit there. I gotta give it another listen. But it's straight. It's good. But
I would listen to it again. It's not like Sanguine
Yeah.
Paradise, but like, yeah, if it's in a rotation, I'm not just gonna skip it.
on me, Sanguine Paradise, he snapped on that.
Yeah.
He snapped. So that's one that I put in the rotation.
And I said this to Hoppie earlier. We kind of debunked this earlier as well. All the promo, they're lining the same way. I told you they lined Kodak's album up promotionally perfect.
Right.
Dying to Live was lined up perfect. Championships by Meek Mill was lined up perfect. Some Could Say Victory Lap was lined up perfect. They're lining Eternal Take. I don't even know if I'm saying that last word right because it's a different kind of word. They're lining this album up for Uzi perfectly with the whole free Uzi thing. Yeah, even the whole last couple of years, we had no idea what's promo.
Right.
It was all promo. Now I do think there was some struggle between Atlantic and Lil Uzi with his deal that's real.
Right.
But I do believe they came to common ground and was able to turn it into a promotional scheme.
Right. And just kept the ball rolling.
Absolutely. I think
Smooth.
Uzi's happy right now. I think Atlantic's happy right now.
I think Rock Nation happy right now.
Yep, Cannon's happy right now. Drama's happy right now, and they're gonna make a lot of money off of it.
Right. Agreed.
Lil new Lil Uzi Vert album on the way.
Coming soon.
Who do you think he could have on there? I've never even pondered this idea yet.
But I really don't listen to Uzi enough to know his history.
Oh my God, Cari. No, I'm just playing.
Cari. I need to call him right now.
On me, that's another thing. Like, yeah, new developments coming, man. Like, just wait. Just what is this, episode 28?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to say it's even going to take that long, but like when we're sitting here down for like episode 50, whatever it is, shit is gonna be different.
Way different. We gon' just wait on it, bro.
Yeah, man. Make sure y'all stay watching us. YouTube, Snapchat. Why did I say that? YouTube.
That nigga said Snapchat.
Spotify.
No. Wait, before we wrap it up, we got to give our songs of the week.
Yeah, we keep doing that.
My song of the week, my pick, the one I've been vibing to, been played every day, is "We Ball" by Meek Mill featuring Young Thug.
Okay. Mine is definitely got to be "Taking Chances." Nav ran that whole album. I came back on the album the first week it came out. I kind of fucked off. I kind of said it was not bad, but like not up to par with Nav from 2017. Man, I'm completely wrong. Nav, apologies. And know that I do that. Like, and if you watch the show, you'll probably catch my theme by now. Yo, like, not that I shit on the album, but like I'll give it a little bit less the first week, and I'll come back after that, and I'll be like, yo, I ran that album, fam.
Ran that back and actually
dumb stoop. Nah, but yeah, the album was crazy. But Taking Chances, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's definitely my song of the week. Make sure you check out Nav's album, Bad Habits.
Wins and Losses is Meek Mill. That's his. He dropped that in 2017. So.
Hell yeah, I forgot about that one. Wins and Losses. That's my favorite Meek Mill song is on there. Save Me. That's my favorite Meek Mill song. Somebody save me, save me. Trying to please a bitch, it almost drove me crazy.
Is it on there?
I don't know which one you on. Let me see. He don't got the deluxe version.
Oh, I didn't know it was a deluxe. It's the next one over, I think.
Want it then? Yeah. Don't try to play me like I don't know. Try to play me like I don't know my Meek, fam. You try to play me on the camera like I don't know my Millie. Like I don't know my Millie. Damn. Oh, speaking of Meek Millie and speaking of Drake, J. Cole. J. Cole and Drake
Confirmed music.
Yeah, confirmed new music on the way. But I was gonna say, I saw J. Cole in an interview and they talked about when he heard about Nip, the first thing he thought about was Meek Mill. What are your thoughts?
I was just about to ask you, do you feel a correlation between the two? It's not.
Yeah, but not as
big.
Not as much tension as it comes to a gang.
Right.
In the streets. Now I know he's out there in the streets, but his correlation with me was more about reforming, because Nipsey to me was like reforming the gangs, and Meek was like reforming the prison.
Okay, so I'm about to ask a real controversial question.
Go ahead. I like controversial. Some controversial ass nigga.
Has Meek Mill really done anything yet?
Yes, he's yes. Now to the specifications, I would have to go into like the articles and paperwork, but him and Jay-Z are definitely getting social and prison reform.
Okay, so you say that. So okay, I gotta look into it a little bit more. I see they're starting things and everything, but has he done it, Samp Seal done enough to be in the same conversation as Nip?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. I would argue he's done more.
Okay.
But even when you think about things like people like those legal teams and stuff like that, like that's the same that's the shit that Jay-Z and Meek and them were doing together. Yeah. Like the same kind of stuff that gets 21 out of jail.
Right. Like
that's not Meek's work, him doing that right there, but that's the kind of shit Meek does. Like but yeah, man, Nipsey to me was kind of like a reform in the streets. and Meek is
on a broader scale.
Not a broader scale, just like he does a radio show, this guy does a podcast. Like he's doing prison reform, this guy's reforming in the streets.
Right.
So they're both doing their service to the community, and I understand where J. Cole comes from that, because that's like knocking down a pillar of the community. When you think about Philly, if you were to do that to Meek Mill, it
would be
ridiculous. It would be ridiculous. It would be bigger than Nipsey Hussle.
Wow.
Not in Philly, but think about if something, God forbid, something like that were to come across your phone about Meek Mill.
I don't think it would hit as hard as Nip.
This man is on a much wider spread. Like this.
I don't know. I mean, I don't want to say we had to wait and see, but
we talking about man's is like best friends with the owner of the Patriots, and he's making moves like this nigga's making Jay-Z moves.
Yeah, I don't know. But I also wasn't expecting Nip's death to hit me like that neither. So I don't, I
didn't
can't call it.
No, I don't even mean like, I didn't mean hit like emotionally. I mean like having a bigger impact on the people.
I don't know. People never talk about much until a nigga gone.
That's true, and there's much more to hear about a person when that happens.
Right.
But yeah, man. Damn, I didn't mean to get dark at the very end. We were supposed to be the end of the podcast. He wants to ponder controversial thoughts. Make sure y'all watching us on YouTube, Spotify, Apple,
Snapchat.
Head ass. I kept fucking up. Anywhere where you can get a podcast, we at Rise and Grind Podcast. That's been episode 28. Shit, we'll figure out a name later. It's been your boy Roderick.
Your boy Chef Hoppie, and shout out